right, today I want to talk with you guys about the dip. So a great way to do this at home would be just finding a stable surface. Here I'm using a bench. If you have that, that would be great because it really doesn't move, or a box or something like that is a great way to do this. So when you guys are going to do this movement, what I want you guys to do is have your hand about shoulder width. So normally it should be like right outside your hips, should be a good place to start. Now the hardest way to do this would be having your leg straight in front of you, where your hips are in line with your knee and your ankle. So all my body is in line together. When I'm going to do this movement, I'm gonna let my elbow go back behind me. So not out, but back, let my shoulder drop. And from here, I'm going to press down in the palm of my hand and extend back up. The lower you go, the more range of motion you have through your shoulder, the harder this movement is going to be, but also the most result you're going to get out of it. So very important in this movement, try to not have your shoulder too far away. So here, show from the side, I'm trying to keep my body, as you can see, my head is kind of over my shoulder. If I'm here, see that angle here and that separation that happened? Now if I'm too far like this, when I'm gonna dip down, it's going to bring a lot of stretch and maybe a little bit of stress on my shoulder that I don't wanna see, okay? So when you do this, make sure that your head is still in line and that there's not a lot of separation between the body and the arm. So just like this here. As I go down, the shoulder is gonna drop forward a little and the elbow back. So as you can see, my elbow are not staying here, my elbow are going back behind me. That's how I'm really going to be able to use the right musculature. Now, lastly, if the legs in front like this is too hard, what I want you guys to do first is bend your leg back. So here, if this is too much, you're simply going to bend your leg back. By doing this, what you're going to be able to do is you're now going to be able to load your leg and give you guys some support with your legs. So you're removing a little bit of the load on the arm and assisting yourself with the legs. So here, it's going to be the same thing. I'm focusing on staying here kind of together, avoiding separation here. A little bit is fine, too much is not. Going down as low as I can. And here I can push down in my feet to help me stand back up. So this is how I want you guys to do the dip. Make sure when you do this that you're really driving in the palm of your hand to extend your elbow. Enjoy.